What's up?
Hey.
It's Kid Martian.
And they.
And this is
Oh my gosh.
TV.
Hey y'all. So I noticed it's kind of late, but we recently were viewing some videos on the Scared Straight Home Edition type thing on World Star Hip Hop. I'm pretty sure you guys know what it is. It's basically the video where the 7-year-old boy got in trouble at school. He was laughing in class or something of that nature. And when he got home, his father's point of discipline was he shaved off his head and his eyebrows. He got a beating, and then he took him outside and made him do military style exercises, kind of like boot camp. A lot of people on YouTube are suggesting that, oh, he's sick. How could he beat a little boy like that? Keep in mind, a lot of the comments, I'm guessing people know who the little boy is, are saying, oh, he's the same boy that, destroys property, goes around basically disrespecting elders, things of that nature.